Well, I didn't really want to follow Shimaka, but I guess I have to. That's a tough act to follow. But I'm Nick Searcy. Made my living mostly as an actor. If you have good taste, you know who I am. If you don't, that says a lot about you. But I'm glad to be here today. Brandon asked me to come and speak to everybody, and so I said I would do it and I would do it for the same reason that all Hollywood actors do anything in Hollywood, is because they think it might get them some more work in Hollywood. So that's why I'm here today. I thought speaking here might, maybe I should rethink that. But anyway, he mentioned my movie Capital Punishment. I went to Washington on January 6th, and
Same.
Not afraid to say that.
Same.
When I went there, I saw hundreds of thousands of people, and they were praying, and they were singing hymns, and they were saying the Pledge of Allegiance, and they were talking about the country. And I saw people of all races. I saw Chinese Americans for Trump, Vietnamese people for Trump. I even saw a guy who had a T-shirt on that said "Fags for Trump." And I had met him at the Trump rally in Beverly Hills. I already knew that guy. But there were just all kinds of people there. And when I got home that night and I watched the news, it didn't look anything like what I'd seen. They made it look like it was 400 or 500 people, crazy Trump supporters that went into the building and tried to kill people. And that's not what happened. So my partner Chris Burgard and I, who were there, we shot some footage that day. We said, we got to make a movie about this. We got to try and tell the truth about this. And so what we found, we got footage from a lot of different people that had been there that day. And one of the things that the news media never told you about that day is the size of that crowd.
Yep.
There were 1.5 to 2 million people there that day.
Or that his speech ended before we marched over.
Yes,
exactly.
and the break-in at the Capitol, all that stuff started happening before Trump had even stopped speaking.
Exactly.
And what they also don't show you, you'll see it in my movie, CapitalPunishmentTheMovie.com. Go there. There's your shameless plug. But in the movie, we see there it is. We see people changing clothes in the bushes. Antifa people putting on Trump gear and taking it off and changing back out of it. That was all a setup.
Saw that.
Everything they've told you about that day is a lie. And what we also realized, what we also found out, was that there are people being persecuted by the government in ways that you cannot believe. My friend Derek, who led us in the Pledge of Allegiance, they come through his little suburban neighborhood in armored vehicles. They drag him out of his house at 6 a.m., terrify his family, embarrass him in front of his friends, and now he's like drawn into this legal battle that has gone on and on and on. They are intentionally terrorizing people. And this happens over and over again. None of the people in my movie are people that went in the building, except for these two little 74-year-old twin sisters who went in the building because they asked the police, and the police said, yeah, come on in. And they went in, they took a few pictures, and 3 weeks later, the FBI's at their door. And it's just beyond belief what's happening to these people. And what we kept asking ourselves is, why are they doing this? What is the point? What is it they're trying to do?
Trying to scare us what?
They're trying to scare us. They're trying to silence us. They're trying to make sure that everybody understands that if you stand up to the government, if you protest, if you think something is wrong about an election, and you publicly demonstrate against it, that's what's going to happen to you.
Yeah, they're communists.
That's right. It's a totalitarian system. They want to shut you up. And that's why walk away is so important. That's why things like this are so important. We cannot let them scare us away. We cannot let them scare us into silence. And I'm kind of going through the same thing here in Hollywood, because everybody sort of says, you're going to hurt your career if you stand up and you say what you believe. You say what you believe about what's happening in the country, and speak up against communism, speak up against the Joe Biden administration. And I'm sure I've paid a price for it, but
who cares? I'm
doing okay. I've done 3 Westerns in the last 9 months, and luckily none of them were with Alec Baldwin, so that's why I'm able to be here tonight. But and I have a lot of friends that are more successful than I am who come up and they talk to me and they say, I love your movie, I agree with you, but I would never say that out loud because I know it would hurt me. And I'm like, well,
Same.
you know what? What are you hanging on to? If they destroy the whole country and they destroy everything, they destroy the money system, they destroy everything that you work for, what have you saved? You know? And so that's why I'm here today, just to encourage you all to go ahead and be vocal, continue to walk away, continue to speak out. Don't let the government silence you. Don't let them scare you into silence, because that's what they're trying to do. And I promise you, it feels good. It feels good to be free of all that. I'm not afraid of them anymore. I don't care what they do to me. I feel in my heart for what they're doing to Americans all over this country that, just like me, went there on January 6th. And I don't know why they didn't come after me, but we have to stand up for these people. Continue to speak out. Continue to walk away. Continue to eat your chitlins. But anyway, it's great to be here with you. Go get the movie Capital Punishment. You're going to be shocked at what you see there. Thank you very much.